Good morning. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about consumerism and how the impact of consumerism, I think, is lessening with millennials as time goes on. We've all seen the articles that talk about, oh, millennials are killing this industry, they're killing that industry, they're killing, this and that. I think that's just a byproduct of us being less consumer focused. Basically, we're less focused on things and acquiring things, for better words. I think it's for the better, honestly. In my life alone, I have definitely seen, as time gone on, I get less joy out of things that I buy. I really think that's a good thing. One person, a certain school of thought might say, well, that sucks. As you get older, you just have less and less things that spark joy. But here's the thing. It's also vapid when it's just a tangible object. I mean, we're not talking about like a major purchase, like a home or something like that. That might be a little bit different. But I think that we've just been advertised as a generation to death. And I'm getting to the age where I'm kind of leaving that 18 to 35 prime demo. So I'm not being advertised at quite as hard for consumer goods, which I look at as definitely a positive. A couple years ago, I read a book called Goodby Things, and that really changed the way I thought about not only the objects that I owned, but also acquiring said objects. It's a really good. I can't remember the author off the top of my head, but it's basically just a book all about Japanese minimalism and the idea behind it. And I think that idea is going to start really catching on with millennials as they enter their early 40s, because we've been stressed out so long since we've entered the workforce, basically during the great financial collapse, that we're starting to realize that people trying to sell us things it's not a great thing. I mean, it makes the wheels of industry turn in this country, unfortunately, but the more we can resist buying every little thing, the better off we're going to be. And we've had to learn that idea the hard way, unfortunately. So I just wanted to start a dialogue today about maybe how your thoughts on consumerism have changed, how you've navigated it. Are you still an impulse buyer? Are you still a person that basically buys whatever they want? And if you do you get joy from these things? I mean, there's a whole other perspective there. Do things still give you joy? Because then there's something to be said for that. I'm just saying, for people my age, I think it's starting to sink in that in a real way, objects are not going to make you happy in the long term. And instead of looking at that like, oh, well, that sucks now, and what else you're going to find other things make you happy. But believe me, look at it as a positive, as if you're not being marketed towards, not being advertised towards, and you're not feeling so pressured to buy every little thing that comes up, you're going to have a greater sense of relief. So hopefully millennials are turning away from consumerism, and I think they are, and I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts about it. Thanks again for watching Millennial Diligence. Thanks for all the responses. Love to read your responses. We're going to try to do one of those weekly recaps once a week going forward, depending on if we have the comments to do it. But yeah, thanks so much. We will talk to you soon.